Have you ever felt exhausted, not just physically but mentally, like you're drowning in stress? But no matter how much you rest, it never seems enough? Well, you're not alone. Did you know that nearly 1 billion people worldwide suffer from a mental disorder? That's according to the World Health Organization in 2023, by the way, not some ancient scroll I found. And yet, most people don't get the help they need. Mental health struggles have existed for centuries, right? Like Hamlet wasn't exactly chipper. But something has changed. More people than ever are anxious, depressed, and burnt out. Why? What's happening, and what can we do about it? Stay with me till the end, because we'll be breaking down the biggest causes of this crisis, and most importantly, how to protect your mind. Because let's be real, your mind is kind of important. Okay, so we're all glued to our phones, right? Scrolling, liking, sharing. It's become such a routine part of our lives that we hardly even notice it anymore. It's how we connect these days. We share moments, thoughts, and even our daily routines. But here's the paradox. Social media makes us feel more connected, yet lonelier than ever. It's a strange contradiction, isn't it? It's like we're surrounded by people but still feel utterly alone. The more we connect online, the more isolated we seem to become in real life. A study from JAMA Psychiatry in 2023 found that excessive social media use increases anxiety and depression by 70% in teenagers. 70%, that's huge. It's a staggering statistic that should make us all pause and think. And it's not just teenagers, right? Adults are feeling the impact too. Adults are feeling it too. The stress, the anxiety, it's all there. We compare ourselves to these perfectly curated lives, these highlight reels, and feel inadequate. It's a never-ending cycle of comparison and self-doubt. We chase likes and validation, and when we don't get them, it hurts. It's like a punch to our self-esteem. It's like we're constantly seeking approval from this digital void. We're looking for something that social media can't truly give us. And the algorithms? Don't even get me started on the algorithms. They're designed to keep us hooked, to keep us coming back for more. They're designed to keep us hooked, to feed us content that triggers anxiety, envy, and FOMO, fear of missing out. It's a vicious cycle. So here's a question for you. Do you feel better or worse after scrolling for hours? Be honest with yourself. Take a moment to reflect on how it truly makes you feel. Let's talk about money. It's a topic that's on everyone's mind these days. Because let's be real, money worries can really mess with your mind. It's not just about the numbers, it's about the constant anxiety. Financial stress is a huge factor contributing to the mental health crisis. It's a silent burden many carry. According to the American Psychological Association, or APA, in 2023, 72% of adults say money is a significant stressor in their lives. That's a staggering number. 72%, that's like almost everyone. It's a shared experience that many of us face daily. The cost of living is skyrocketing, wages aren't keeping up, and many people are living paycheck to paycheck, just barely scraping by. It's a tough reality. We're constantly bombarded with messages about success, about making it, about having it all. It's overwhelming. But the reality is, for many, just getting by is a daily struggle. It's a fight to stay afloat. This constant pressure to achieve, to earn more, to keep up with the Joneses, it takes a toll. It's exhausting. It can lead to anxiety, depression, insomnia, even physical health problems. The impact is profound. And it's not just about the actual money, right? It's about the emotional and psychological toll. It's about the feeling of security, of stability, of knowing you can provide for yourself and your loved ones. That peace of mind is invaluable. When that feels uncertain, it can really shake your sense of self-worth. It's a deep, personal struggle. So, here's a question for you. Have you ever felt that no matter how hard you work, it's never enough? You're not alone. Many are in the same boat. Chapter 3, the hustle culture burnout. We live in a culture that glorifies busyness, right? It's almost as if being busy is a status symbol. We wear our exhaustion like a badge of honor, like being constantly busy means we're important, successful, valuable. But at what cost? What are we sacrificing? This hustle culture, this relentless pursuit of achievement and productivity, is leading to widespread burnout. It's becoming an epidemic in our workplaces. And burnout is not just feeling tired, it's a state of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion caused by prolonged exposure to overwhelming stress. It's a serious condition. A Harvard Business Review study found that burnout reduces productivity by 30% and leads to severe mental health issues like anxiety, depression, and even suicidal thoughts. The impact is profound. We're constantly bombarded with messages telling us to hustle harder, to grind, to never give up. But is this sustainable? But our minds and bodies aren't designed for this constant state of go, go, go. We need rest, we need downtime, we need to recharge. Think about it. When was the last time you truly rested without feeling guilty, without checking your phone, without thinking about work, without feeling like you should be doing more? This constant pressure is overwhelming. This constant pressure to perform, to achieve, to be on all the time, it's not sustainable. It's a recipe for disaster. It's literally burning us out. We need to rethink our approach to work and life. Chapter 4. The Loneliness Epidemic. We're the most connected generation in history, right? We can talk to anyone, anywhere, anytime. And yet we're experiencing a loneliness epidemic. A Harvard study in 2023 showed that loneliness is as deadly as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Let that sink in for a second. Loneliness is a serious threat to our health, both mentally and physically. We're more connected than ever digitally, yet emotionally we're more disconnected than ever. We have thousands of online friends, but how many people can we truly confide in? How many people really know us, understand us, see us? This lack of genuine human connection, of deep, meaningful relationships, is taking a toll on our mental health. It's leading to increased rates of anxiety, depression, addiction, and even suicide. We crave connection. It's a basic human need. But somewhere along the way, we've forgotten how to truly connect, how to be vulnerable, how to build meaningful relationships. Outroad taking back our mental health. The world isn't getting any easier, is it? The news is often bleak. The pressure is intense and it's easy to feel overwhelmed, but we can get stronger. We can learn to navigate these challenges and prioritize our mental well-being. Mental health isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. It's time we start treating it that way. So let's start today. Comment below. What's one thing you do to take care of your mental health? Let's help each other. Sharing our experiences, our struggles, our coping mechanisms, that's how we break down the stigma and build a more supportive world. If this video helped you, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs it. Let's create a world where mental health matters. This is Konch Health, empowering lives through health knowledge. See you in the next video.